Today we're going to start by painting a seascape. We're going to be painting it in acrylic, and the colours we're using are crimson, cobalt blue, a cadmium medium yellow, raw umber and the titanium white. Now the first thing we do is to roughly sketch where we're going to put the sea, lighthouse, rocks, etc. So we'll start here in the middle and just roughly draw in the top of the sea. The next bit, we're going to roughly calculate what ratio the top of the rock is in relation to the height of the canvas. So it should be about here. So we're going to roughly draw that. Then we're going to bring our rocks, just rough little marks on where they're going to be, and then our lighthouse will be going up. About here. Now the next thing we do is start painting. So the first thing we're going to paint is the actual sea itself, which is a bluey green. So we're going to mix up, get some cobalt blue and white. We're going to add a little touch of yellow to turn it greenish, and we're going to add a little bit of brown to dull the colour slightly. So you make up a nice mixture. Get it a little bit greener. And fill in the area where the sea is going to be. So don't worry about going over the pencil marks of the rocks there. That's not a problem. So we bring it up a little bit high because we're going to have a wave splashing up on the lighthouse itself. Now, right down to the bottom, leaving a little space there for a rock. Now, because the sea and the sky are very related, your sky colour and your sea colour are going to be very, very close. So the sky colour is going to be a much paler colour of the sea. So we put loads of white through the bluey green mixed through the sea, and we're going to start filling in the sky. Right, and it's just backing over. And to give the illusion of clouds, we're going to add a lot more white to the mixture and just come in here underneath so you can see a kind of a separation where it's much paler at the bottom of the sky. Now come down into the sea a little bit. Don't worry about going on the lighthouse. And just paint all the way down to the top of the rock. Now keep brushing back and over until you've got a fairly nice consistent colour with no lines through it. And then we've roughly got our sea and our sky blocked in. Now the next thing we're going to do is dry it with a hairdryer. Now the whole painting is dry. We dried it with a hairdryer. So we're going to go back to the sky. We're going to add a little bit of red into the mixture, because red and green are complementary colours. So we're going to introduce just a little tone of red into the sky, right? And we get the illusion of clouds. So, start adding the red through, bring it right across the picture. And let's Now the next thing is to introduce the rocks. So we're going to be mixing a very dark colour to start with. So we're going to get a flat brush, we're going to get blue and raw umber, and we're getting like a blackish tone. Add a little bit of green into it just to soften the tone, right? And the next thing we begin here where our rocks begin. So we've got a little area there, and then we're going to fill in all this area here. And just block it in where the rocks will be. Now you need to put a decent coat on this, build up a layer of paint. So, just fill it in totally, making sure to get all the white areas. And brushing back and forth so it becomes a nice dark coat. And then we're going to get a small brush to put in the smaller rocks further out. So, same colours again, the brown, blue, a little bit of yellow. I'm just going to fill in where the rocks are going to be. Small one here. Small one here. And now we go back to our hairdryer and dry again. Now we're going to do some work on the rocks. So we're going to take a little bit of Cadian yellow, some red, and we're going to mix some white through it. And what we've got here then is an orange. So we're going to add a little bit of brown to it, a little bit more. And what we're going to be doing are the highlights of the rocks. So the light is obviously coming from this angle, so we're going to keep the highlights on the same side of every rock. So just a little bit here. A little bit on the side of this one. And a little bit here. Then we start on the bigger rocks. We obviously have to consider what size the rocks are. So we're making the highlights much bigger as the rocks get bigger. So just have a bit of that here and here. Also keep an eye on your photograph for whatever painting you're working from. So we're bringing all the strokes down. And you just continue.